Well, good morning. It's Saturday, episode 29. If all goes well, we'll get this edited tonight and then uploaded overnight while we're sleeping, and it can be published on Sunday. We'll see. And then that'll only put us one video away, and if we're only one video away, we'll just make some shit up so we can get to number 30 on Monday. Anyway, as you can see, everything's still good and wet. Not supposed to rain today. Can't complain about stuff being wet right now, because I'm sure if you've seen the news, about 2.5, 3 hours west of us up in the mountains, they got clobbered. I mean, they really got clobbered. I mean, we got 3.5 inches of rain and lost power for a while. I mean, we got a little flooding damage in like around the river in downtown Hillsboro, but you know, nothing like what they got. Hopefully I haven't seen anything that said if anybody was injured or not, so hopefully not. And hopefully they can get back up on their feet and repaired quickly, because if you don't know, most of them small mountain towns in North Carolina, their main business, income, whatever you want to call it, is tourism. You know, because, you know, there's not a lot of industry in them little towns, but there's a lot of mom and pop eateries and breweries and antique shops, and you know, so they cater to tourists. And when you've had water rush through your downtown and destroy everything, you know, that's hard for those people. But enough of that. On to this. As you can see, the sun is right in my eyes. But the car, I did get the car jacked up last night. It didn't rain very long, so I come outside and got it jacked up on jack stands, popped that tire off, sprayed some WD-40 on some stuff. And then I actually stopped and bought some PB Blaster, so I need to hose that back down before I pull that drum off. And we'll try and get that wheel cylinder and brake line changed today. And then we'll just drive around the driveway, and when it still pulls wildly to the left, I don't know what the fuck we're gonna do. So let's revisit the I'm an idiot. But I still stand by my statement that drum brakes suck. Anyway, when I had said originally that you could jack this wheel up, you could spin it, and Kaylin could sit in the car and hit the brake pedal, and this wheel would stop. Take foot off the brake, it would spin again, easy right away. It would lock up when you was driving around the driveway if you stomped on the pedal real hard, but it would still try to yank the car that way. So here's clearly what was going on. Only the back shoe was doing anything. Let me show you. I don't know, you probably can't see in there, but this front one is full of rust. So the front side of the wheel cylinder was not doing anything, only the back side was. That's why when you drove around, it would lock up. That's why when you jacked it up and hit the brakes, it would stop, but only one side of the wheel cylinder was doing anything. So that's clearly why it was pulling wildly hard to the left. Do I still think this is gonna fix it? I don't have much faith, but I'm gonna change the line. The back of the brake line came loose pretty easy. So that means there's another catastrophe waiting for me somewhere else. But anyway, I'm gonna get the stuff out of the car because I threw it in the car last night when it started to rain. And we will get this changed and put it back together as the best we can without the cable for the self-adjuster, which we ordered one, but it's not going to be delivered until sometime next week. And we will at least see if it stops more straight. All right, so it's all back together. That wheel cylinder was all rusted up inside, but like I said, it would lock that tire up and it would stop the wheel from spinning when it was jacked up. So it was partially working. Should I have probably changed it right away? Yeah. Was I trying to save some money? Yeah. Well, anyway, let's drive it around the driveway and see what it's going to do. I am really tired of jacking this car up and putting it on jack stands and taking it off jack stands, putting it on jack stands, taking it off jack stands, and repeat. Putting tires on, taking tires off. I mean, tired of all of it. Let's not do it again. All right, let's see what happens. All right, so it stops straight now. Not real sure how much the back brakes are doing, but I have no idea. I don't know what to do with it. But hey, it stopped straight, so we accomplished something. Drum brakes still suck, but so here's where we are. It starts. Took us 2 weeks to figure that out, but we got that taken care of. It stops. Once again, took a couple weeks to figure that out, but we finally got it. It not only does it stop, but it stops straight. All right, now what do we do? There's a race next weekend, and I don't think there's another one for probably 3 weeks. The problem is the one next weekend, it's a 3-day deal, $100 entry fee, which isn't good. Probably only get one time run on the first day, which I would probably only ever run one day anyway. So I'd get one time run, and then more than likely lose in the first round. Because here's the thing, I haven't raced all year, haven't raced anything, haven't been down the racetrack, haven't been to the racetrack. I haven't raced this car in 25, 26, 27, I don't know, at this point, does it even really matter when you're starting to get close to 30 years? I haven't foot braked anything in 6 years, 5 years, and then it was my car, and it definitely leaves, even off the foot brake, it's still going to leave way harder than this thing. And I was comfortable driving my car at the time because it was, I don't know if it was reliable, but I was making a lot of passes in it, so I was comfortable in it. Like I said, I haven't raced this car, let alone driven it. I haven't even driven it since 99 or 2000. So, do we go next week, spend $100 and know we're going to get 2 passes? Or do we wait 3 weeks and go spend $40 at a track that's farther away and probably get 3 passes? Because we'll probably get 2 time runs and then lose first round. I really don't know what to do. I want to take it down the racetrack, but I don't want to be stupid with my money because, as you know, I've been crying about it this whole time about how I've blown the budget out of the water. But we've also thrashed on it to try to get it to this point where we can take it to the racetrack. I don't know. I guess I got a few days to figure it out. But if y'all got opinions about what I should do with it, I mean, Lord knows it sounds good. I don't know what it's going to do when it gets up to 6,000. I've gotten into it and wound her up a little bit, but I never turned the shift light on. And the shift light's only set at 5,800. So I don't know what it's going to do up there, but I don't know why it would have any issues. So if y'all have any opinions, drop them down below, and that will probably do it for this episode. We're going to try and get it edited and uploaded tonight so we can post it tomorrow on Sunday. So if you see it on Sunday, just know that all of this crap happened yesterday. Anyway, we'll hopefully chat at you later, maybe with a decision.